Hello, in this video we're going to discuss about the probability, and let's take the first question. Okay, so first question is a cubical dice is thrown 2 times. Find the probability that the outcome is 5 in first throw and an odd number in the second throw. So dear friends, here we are given a cubical dice. So in a dice, we have the sample. Okay, sample is the sample space is 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 in a dice. Okay, so sample space means the total possible outcomes. So in a dice the total possible outcomes are 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and we can say that the number of sample is 6. Okay, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 6, so total possible outcomes are 6 in numbers. Okay, so and we are said that the outcome is 5 in the first throw. So friends, how many 5 is possible in a throw? Only one, right? And similarly we are asked that what will be the outcome of odd number in the second throw. So we can see that there are 1 3 and 5. There are three odd numbers. So let me write number of odd. Okay, O for odd equal to 3. Now the main question we are asked is to find the probability of 5 in first throw and odd number in second throw. So we are asked that the probability of 5 in the first throw and probability of odd in the second throw. This thing we can say that P of 5 and odd as well. Okay, O for odd. So we can say that probability of 5, since we have and, okay, the keyword and. So remember, in the probability, if and is given, it means multiply. If or is given in the question, it means plus. Okay, so you have to keep in mind, if and is given in the question, you have to multiply the probabilities, and if or is given in the question, then you have to add the probability. So here probability of 5 and probability of odd, it means probability of 5 multiplied by probability of odd. So probability of 5 means number of 5 upon number of sample into probability of odd means number of odd divided by number of sample. Okay, so we have number of 5 is 1 and the sample is number of sample is 6 into number of odd is 3 and number of sample is 6, and after that we can see that 3 1 is 3, 3 2 is 6, so the probability is 1 by 12. Hence this is our answer. Dear friends, now you can take the second question. We are going to display the second question. Please pause the video, try to solve and check your answer. Our second question is, find the probability of getting a number divisible by 3 or a square number when a fair dice is thrown. Okay, so let's check that in a dice. Okay, so number of sample is always 6, number of sample is always 6, and we can see that in a dice the possible outcomes are 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, right? So from here we can see the numbers divisible by 3 are 3 and 6, so they are, okay, they are 2, so number divisible by 3, so 3, let me write 3d divisible by 3 are 2, and another is the square number. Okay, so square number is 1 and 4, they are also 2, so number of square number is also 2. And the question is, find the probability of getting a number divisible by 3 or a square number when a fair dice is thrown. So we have to find the probability of number divisible by 3 or the probability of square numbers. Okay, so it means we are given the OR, and I told you that if you are asked AND in the probability, it means you have to multiply those probabilities, and if you are asked OR, you have to add the probabilities. So it means I'm going to write like this: probability of number divisible by 3 plus the probability of square number. So the number divisible by 3 is 2. It means the probability while you are finding, so that will be number of 3D upon number of sample plus number of square upon number of sample. So here you are going to get number of 3D is 2 and the number of sample is 6, plus here you are going to get the square is 2 and number of sample is 6. So it is 1 by 3, 1 by 3, and you get 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3, which is equal to 1 plus 1, 2 by 3. This is your answer. Okay. Now we are going to the third question, and our third and last question in this video is: a card is drawn randomly from the number cards numbered from 6 to 30. Find the probability of getting a number which is divisible by 7 or 8. Okay, so friends, whenever you are given the number balls, number cards, okay, numbered items, then you have to be careful while finding the number of samples. Okay, so here you are given the balls are numbered from 6 to 30. So finding the number of sample is always write the greatest number, which is the greatest number is 30, and subtract the smallest number, that is 6, and don't forget to add 1. Okay, that means the greatest number minus the smallest number and add 1, which is equal to 24 plus 1, right? 30 minus 6, 24 plus 1, you get 25. The number of sample is now 25, and here you are asked that the number divisible by 7. Okay, so number divisible by 7 is equal to, since the cards are numbered from 6 to 30, okay, so number divisible by 7, in the table of 7 you get 7, 14, 21 and 28, right? 7 1 is 7, 7 2 is 14, 7 3 is 21, 7 4 is 28. So number divisible by 7 are how many? 1 2 3 4. Between 6 to 30 there are 4 numbers divisible by 7. So n of 70, number divisible by 7 are 4. Okay, and similarly you have been asked that the numbers divisible by 8 as well. So n of number divisible by 8 is equal to, let's check the table of 8, 8, 16, 24, 32. 32 is greater than 30, so it is not involved here. And 8 1 is 8, 8 2 is 16, 8 3 is 24. So there are 3 numbers which are divisible by 8. Okay, so now you have been asked what will be the probability of number divisible by 7 or probability of numbers divisible by 8. So whenever you are given or is always added, okay, and is always multiplied. If and is given, probabilities are multiplied. If or is given, probabilities are added. Okay, so now let's check here what will be the probability of 70. It will be number of 70 upon number of sample, or means plus number of numbers divisible by 8 upon number of samples. Okay, so number of 70 is 4 and the sample is 25, plus number of 8D is 3 and the sample is 25. So I can say 4 plus 3 is 7 upon 25, which is my answer. Friends, if you like my video, don't forget to share these videos and leave a sweet comments, and most importantly subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.